He doesn't like theatre.
Who's doing putt this year? What the fuck are you talking about? Mini golf? No, the 22 putt or something. Fucking what a joke of an industry.
Tequila! I don't want to be Beppa.
GMat. Is there anything for dessert or something? Oh, Mario! Oh my God!
Whoa.
Hometown Spider-Man.
Yay. I need help with doing a push-up.
This is still going?
Yep. Disclaimer. Unfortunately, we were not able to get Ben and Aidan in the room at the same time this week. But after almost 200 episodes, we believe we know each other so well, we could ask Aidan to pre-record his parts of the podcast, and we would then cut it together seamlessly. You won't even notice. Enjoy. Down. Down. Yes.
Yeah.
And just be chill. Just be chill. Shall we do some word association again this week?
Oh, fuck.
With Aidan here and everything. Beck, do you want to start us off?
Yep. Wave.
See.
Ocean.
Wave.
What? Oh, sport.
Tennis.
Shave.
Leg.
Ass. Gross. Let's start
Oh,
off.
I think we have to cut that out.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a bit racist.
Jeez, Aidan.
Breathe. Woo, GMat.
Yay!
Hold on. I better hit the record button on that just in case.
In case we want audio.
In case you want audio. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 195 of the GMat podcast.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep
GMat.
name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Today's episode of the GMat podcast is brought to you by our merch, which is available at teespring.com/stores/therealgmat. No one's wearing any, but it looks like that thing behind Beck. It's great. Go get yourself some merch. That intro is brought to you by me. Thank you, me. If you'd like to submit an intro to the podcast, send it to contact@therealgmat.tv or submit it in the Discord. Send it to me on Facebook. I will answer. Or I'll ignore you or answer you. I'll do one of them. And if you'd like to support the show, please head over to patreon.com/the GMat podcast and pledge any amount to get access to extra things like the post show. You'll love it. And cut the music.
Now keep the music going.
Oh, sorry. I said it. And
Guess we know who runs the show here then.
hello, everybody. My name's Matt. I am the host of the GMat podcast. I'm joined on my right by Ben J.
Yep.
I'm joined across from me by Beppa J.
Yep.
Who's sitting in Aidan's chair because just like Ben last week, Aidan's feeling a little bit, what's the word, like under the weather. He doesn't want to be on camera as much.
Frumpy.
Frumpy.
He's feeling frumpy.
Yeah. Do you agree, Aidan?
The Matrix is a good movie and you can fuck right off.
Good stuff. Great. The dog's rolling around on the floor. It is going to be a bad day when she kicks over the cameras during the middle of the show.
Tax write-off. New insurance, get new cameras. Bigger and
New
better than ever.
insurance.
New insurance.
I probably shouldn't talk about how I do my tax
Poorly.
on the poker. Poorly, yeah. But there are so many weird things that I could write off with tax just because they appeared in videos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can I just start putting stuff in your videos when we write it off?
Yeah.
Is that legal?
I don't know.
I like riding the horse.
Me either.
Oh, God. Ellie. This has been our
Can
life.
I close this a little bit? Will that work?
No.
No?
No.
Right, no problem.
Ellie, sit. Good girl. Good girl. So what's going on, Ben?
Look, Matt, it's been a real whirlwind of a week.
Yeah.
Just, living it up. It's like Monday happens. Bang, we're out there. We're getting it done. Things are happening. There's movement. People calling. People texting. Hey, can I get a hand with this? What are you doing with that? Da, 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 bang. Yeah, sure. What? Race over here. Race over there. Sort it out. Tuesday rolls around. Holy shit, as if we didn't do enough on Monday. It's double and down. Tuesday, double down. We get out there. People are ringing. Hey, that thing you did on Monday, that was wrong. Ah, fuck, was it? Get out there. Fix it up. Try to fix it. Forget what it was that I did. Do the wrong thing in the wrong place because the two things are switched up. All sorted. Don't worry about it. Get it worked out in the end because I know you were worried. Wednesday comes around. Hey, you're supposed to be here on Tuesday. What are you doing? Oh, well, I did go the other thing, fix the thing from Monday to Tuesday, and I fucked that up. Oh, whatever. Go to the guy on Wednesday. I was supposed to go to Tuesday. All good. Sort that out. Thursday, calm.
Okay.
Friday, though.
Whoa.
Guy from Tuesday. What are you fucking doing? Go around there, fix it up, because the guy on Wednesday that I was supposed to see fix the thing for the guy on Tuesday. Got the wrong way around. I tell you, man, I got to get a diary. It's crazy out there. What about you? What's going on?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beck?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Great.
Good week. She's screaming every time we leave her outside. She's screaming every time we leave her inside. It's non-stop.
Swap 'em.
Pandemonium. Oh, fuck.
Didn't expect that from Ben, did I?
I could probably fit in that kennel.
Yeah. We did up the kennel and everything. I
Did up the kennel.
Did it up, threw loose pieces of shit in there, so she can play with and eat.
Cleaned up the loose pieces of shit.
Yeah. Her favorite thing right now, which is, I would argue, my least favorite thing, probably Beck's second least favorite thing, is her favorite snack is other dog shit. She loves chowing down on other dog shit. Wish that would stop.
You know what you need to do? Just sort of reroute her onto possum shit.
It could have been possum shit, the shit she was eating the other day.
Yeah, it was inconclusive. It was dark, so it looked like it was small dog shaped, but inconclusive.
Yeah. I'm at the point now where just right now, every time I can't see her, I'm worried.
Yeah.
I don't know
me
what
too.
she's
She's
doing.
just going to be tucking into some shit.
Saying into some shit, doing something. She's been obsessed with underneath. Who cares? Point is, she's a handful.
Oh, where you been? I can tell you what, I could not eat another bite of another dog's asshole. I am stuffed to the gills with shit.
I think it's sort of creamy, but not too creamy. Like it's like got a chunky consistency, but a creamy chunk, if that makes any sense.
So I was telling Ben about the audition I did recently. Got the part, no big deal. But the guy, everyone's sort of collectively, not everyone, I shouldn't say that, but there's been some like rudeness aimed towards me.
A bit of rudeness, is it?
Yeah. When I did the audition, I did the callback. I did the audition. For anyone who doesn't know, you do an audition and they call you back if they want to see you again with a smaller group, and then they pick from those people. And I went back with 2 other guys and we did the audition, and then we came out and I was walking with the 2 other guys, and one of the other guys said to the other, "Oh, you've got it in the bag." And I was like, "I'm right here." Like that just felt like a bit of a rude thing to say.
She should have lied.
Hey?
She should have lied.
Yeah, because I got it.
Yeah. I think you both equally get the part. You know, you guys are probably going to both play it. They probably just have 2 of that character on stage the whole time.
Just shut your mouth is what my advice would be.
So no one else should ever get a compliment while you're around. Those are the rules.
That's not a compliment. That's an insult to everyone
Beck,
else.
your shoes look nice. What are my fucking shoes? Fucking shit. Just
Yeah,
wearing
if
a
you're all
couple of
lining up
dog
for
shits.
a shoe competition, it's probably a bit mean.
It's also me, like, I thought, Beck, you're the only person here who has good shoes.
That's not true. Beck, your shoes are probably the best that I've seen today. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And that's
But
not
do you
fair.
feel bad? If you came with some nice shoes and you tried really hard with your shoes and you spent a couple of weeks working on what shoes you would wear that day, that'd be a little bit of an insult
Yeah, not within earshot of the other contestants.
for the shoe competition.
Yeah.
But you're all just walking out. Like, he's not going to come over here. Come over near these bins.
I wish you did that, then I wouldn't have heard it. The other thing is, 3 people have messaged me rude things, but 2 people have messaged me and said, "Oh, that's a dream role of mine. I wish I'd auditioned." Anyway,
fuck?
I think, isn't that crazy?
The implication is
Yeah.
like, because I would have beat you.
Exactly.
God, I didn't know they were just giving it to anyone.
Yeah.
I would have shown up.
I know that
I mean,
because they do
sure.
finish it with, they both were like, "Oh, you'll be great. Can't wait to see you." But it starts with the, "Oh, damn, that's a bucket list role or dream role of mine. I wish I'd come down and audition."
Well, get
Or,
organised,
I
cuck.
didn't even cuck. Yeah.
I mean, you can say it. Sorry, what, Aidan?
My shoes are fucking tight.
I don't know. You can say it like that, but I mean, they're just saying, "I wish I had an audition," because it would be nice to be considered.
Are you playing devil's advocate, or is this like a real?
I don't know. They're just having a conversation with you. They don't say, you know, if I'd come down, I definitely would have got it.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of the implications.
Yeah,
what I mean?
but I think you're inferring the implications. They're not necessarily 100% there.
Becky, you on my side?
You can read it. Like, you can, sure, but why do that to yourself? Like, it's amateur theatre. Everyone's like, well, we're all in with a shot.
All right, how about this one?
Or they say, oh, man, that was a dream role of mine. I wish I'd broken your leg before the auditions because there's no other way that I would have gotten that role.
I just don't think it's. I just don't think that.
You know what it is? You're too fucking in the amateur musical theatre world. You're starting to turn into one of those fucking people.
Fucking shut up. What are you talking about?
I'm just taking in the people.
And you know what he said? he came out and he said to the other guy, you did a great job. And I'm like,
believe
what the fuck?
He didn't say
He
that.
didn't come to me and say, you're the best,
Didn't
Matt.
say that.
And your beard is really good.
Honestly.
He didn't even mention how good my beard is.
You're not
Or,
you're not wrong. And I do love it. You know what I mean? I'm starting to really enjoy it. Like when I hear it, like I'm trying to stay out, but when I hear it, I'm like, yeah, give me some more. I just love hearing everybody's got something to say about someone else and something to whisper. And I'm like, yes, I love all these whispers. It's like
being embarrassed.
oh my God. You know,
It's like a board game.
Karen was at the audition there. I don't know. All this gossiping, why? What happened? Tell me everything. I don't know. I don't know whether it's good that we all talk about each other. Why? What happened? What happened? Tell me everything. What did she say? She said that? No, I don't really go in for that. What are you going to say back?
Yeah, that's how I am.
That is our tactic. It really
I
is.
I want to get as not.
You know what we should do?
involved.
We should all just be bigging each other up, you know? But we're not. You know how I know?
Yeah.
You know how I know that?
How's that?
Because I was at the auditions last week and Juliet was there. And you know what she was saying about your audition. And it's not for me to say, obviously. But, you know, I feel, you know, you and I get along pretty well. And she was just saying that, you know, if someone else auditioned, they also may have got the role. And I don't know. I think it's just disgusting that people talk, because, you know, is there anything you want me to say back to her just in case? Just to put the whole thing to bed. If she was here right now, what would you say to her? This won't be repeated outside this room.
I just don't like it very much.
But it will be repeated inside this room when other people hear it at a different time.
Fuck. You know, I've been listening to Gervais' podcast.
Wow.
And
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. And Steve Merchant was telling a story about how when he was younger, he did a community theatre play. And then he said Amdram, which I didn't realize was a popular term for amateur drama, whatever. And he was saying, he described it so well about how it's like way more cutthroat than the professional industry, just people stepping on each other and hating each other. And I was like, that's so true. Because even for this show, when I tell the cast to people and say, oh, who's this? Somebody out there has a bad thing to say about someone who like 80% of the people are like, oh, this person's great. And then they're like, blah, 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 because 5 years ago, she got a part that person wanted. And it's just endless juice. It's tiring, but it's nice. I want to just like step right up to the precipice, just step there at the line enough to hear everything without having to get involved.
Yeah, we try not to get involved. We just supervise,
Yeah.
adjudicate.
It also helps.
Not getting involved, is that just bringing it up on a podcast?
Well,
When people say things about you.
yeah.
Right to the edge of making it the only thing I talk about.
Well, I mean, also I'm talking about it. I like to bring it out and like to share it, you know? I think instead of just like staying in the shadows. And
Whereas normally musical theatre kids renowned for holding things in.
I mean, honestly, with your garbage.
it helps that we're together as well, because a lot of like, there is like, I would say like 65% of the stuff is about like sexual histories and people trying to hook up with people.
I
other people
fucking cannot get my head around the conversations the three of you have when Aidan's here. It's just like, oh yeah, and you know Arcadium audition. Oh really? But she wait, so she's doing the Ponk show. She usually works over at Sam's Ears. What's she up with? Now Arcadia, because she's friends with Gwemsum, isn't she? And they usually work together.
Yeah,
but
Gwemsum.
Gwemsum and Arcadia, they had like a massive fight because the choreography for the last Plempton show, that went like, it was okay, but they didn't come home with a Spanish gong. And the award show was just so fucked up. And so like they thought that maybe there was some infighting, and, you know, Michael Bleemley, he said that neither of them were really worthy of getting the Spanish gong. So, you know, but that's fine because she's working Marcia now. You know, they're doing a show together. So that's going to be great. Like, what the fuck? None of these people have normal names.
No.
That is what it's like.
And it's just fake names on top of fake names with fake companies that are just made up words.
Acronyms out the wazoo.
And then half the shows that they do, like, not Chicago because it's one word, but any of them that are longer than one word just get abbreviated to something that's nothing like what the name of the show is as well. Like,
Les Mis. I guess Les Mis is more popular.
yeah, but
Or
like
like,
stuff like that where it just gets shortened down to a... they go, oh, they're doing Splimp. You go, what? Splimp? Oh, 1978's Grease. Oh, well, why don't you just say Grease? Because everyone knows Grease. Like, it just gets some weird, dumb acronym name where there's just the letters of the thing. And
What's the spelling bee one? People just call it spelling bee.
The 25th annual
Putnam County Spelling Bee. Yeah.
They do want to spell SP?
He doesn't like the.
Who's doing putt this year? What the fuck are you talking about? Mini golf? No, the 25th Putnam something. Fucking what a joke of an industry.
Have you ever won a? What was the name of the prize?
Spanish gong.
Have you ever won a Spanish gong, Aidan?
What?
I knew it. That's exactly what I expected him to say.
All because of infighting and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's never just no, I haven't, or yes, I have.
Here's one.
Here we go.
And they're probably listening to the podcast, so no disrespect.
No disrespect right now.
No disrespect.
Smooth transition.
So it's been fun. I can't wait to get back in there.
Oh,
Get back in there
100%.
and see all the fucking bring it home. You know, be like, oh, guess what? I'm back.
10% singing, 10% dancing, 80% gossip.
It really is. That's what it is. It's and people say politics way too much when they should just say gossip. So it's all politics. I'm like, there is no politics. Stop saying politics to make it sound like
Politics has a second
fancy.
layer of Machiavellian. Like, if we say this to this person, that'll angle them over here to like. There's a layer of it. This is not House of Cards.
No.
This is just people pointing and shouting in each other's faces.
Yeah.
shack of cards. This is the
Shack of Card.
toilet of card.
Shack of Card. Shack of Card. Shack of Card. Shack of Card.
All right.
Great stuff.
Yeah, that's what I got going on this week.
Cool.
Yep.
Back in the gossip mill, huh?
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for more gossip. Anybody got anything they want to bring before I just
I'm
move
gonna do
on?
a musical, I think.
What?
I'm gonna do a musical.
Go on, what's it about?
I'm not gonna make it, but I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be, the rule is no one is allowed to talk to anyone outside of the lines that they have inside the play.
It's kind of cool.
You know, as soon as you're off stage, everybody shut the fuck up. No talking. You can tweet. That's it.
It could become like that Whose Line Is It Anyway game where you only get a sentence and you have to communicate everything in the scene with that sentence. So people will find a way to gossip using their lines. Use
Everyone
the
will
cut
just
up
learn
technique.
sign language the week before the first prod.
Yeah.
Or just write shit down and rewrite and shit. And
Invisible ink.
it'll be real bad because I know when I'd walk over to a group of people, everyone would be going shh, 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 and crossing out what they
Yeah.
wrote. I'm like, what did they write? What did they
Erasing their
write?
etch a sketches.
And people are like taking bits of paper out of the bin and putting it up to the sun to try and see if they can see the scratches through.
She said what?
Pissing into jars.
She said, I'm either a cunt or a funt. I can't fucking tell. Yeah, my mum got upset at me because I didn't call her to let her know I had the part. She saw it on Facebook.
Cute.
And I was like, hey, I tried to call you twice this week and you didn't
Got it.
answer. And that was it. She's like, well, you should have left a message if it was important. I'm like, it wasn't important. Also, she went to the USA and called me to say that she was in Las Vegas. This is years ago when they went there. And she was like, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm in Vegas. I was like, what? And they didn't tell me they were going to Vegas. They
You didn't even
say
know they were
anything.
leaving the country.
No, I had no idea.
And here's David Hasselhoff. Oh, fuck off. No, it's not.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
like, you didn't call me to tell you that you had the part in this amateur theatre production in Melbourne.
You didn't call me to tell you that you weren't in the nation anymore.
I've said before that you can't be mean to old people, and I stand by that.
What are her rules then? What's the columns of like must call, don't need to call?
Well, the rules just don't apply to her.
If you're going to a
whatever
different
they are.
hemisphere, doesn't matter.
No.
Let us know with a text whenever. But if you're doing Amdram,
Must tell.
immediate voice-to-voice phone call.
She thinks it's the biggest thing in the world. Every time
It
I'm in an
is.
Amdram for her, she fucking loves it.
I
It's cute that
agree.
she cares.
Yeah, she puts it on her Facebook and is like, "Who wants tickets?" Nobody wants tickets because they live 2.5 hours away. No one's going to drive 2.5 hours to see her son.
I wouldn't drive that far for something that didn't suck.
It's not going to. It's pretty good. Yeah. But do we talk about when we went to Queensland? We were going there, and we were going to spend a day with my brother,
Oh, wow.
visit his kid, and that sort of thing. So we
You catch up with your brother and then all three of you go and visit his kid somewhere.
just
You catch up with my
sitting in a-
brother, then we were going to go and visit his kid.
In the facility.
Yeah.
You know those old like kids plastic chairs? They were all like neon colored.
Primary
You
school
had-
numbers.
Yeah. She's just sitting on one of those in the middle of the forest, waiting for passes to come by so she can reveal
Matthew,
knowledge.
Please. Have a seat. And feel you've travelled far.
And then she goes like, and the fire gets bigger.
She's gone.
And then a bird just swoops in and lands on a chair, and passes me a note that says, "Your spirit animal is the bear." Which it is, by the way.
Is it really?
I'm a bear.
How'd you work that out?
I know I kind of look like a bear.
Can't tell if this crow is saying I'm a bear or a cunt.
What happened to the person who was going to come in and do our tarot cards?
That just sort of like fizzled away. Yeah.
Ta-da.
That was it. That was it. Because of COVID and everything, and it happened bang on then, and we were switching over to the video podcast. You know, it all happened in that bad period, and it just sort of fizzled out.
I think we should do a day trip up there and go visit them.
It's always an idea.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we'd have to
Vlog.
film it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful area too, so it would look really nice.
What's your spirit animal, Ben?
I don't know. I've never been assigned one.
You did make it up yourself. I didn't get assigned one.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's give you one now.
I don't feel like you can give your own spirit animal because everyone's going to be like, lion,
We'll give it
tiger,
to you.
bear. What?
A bear? What's wrong with that?
But you're gonna get, no one's like a duck. My spirit animal is duck.
You're a gopher. I think you're a gopher. Beck, you just faded out for a second there. You just disassociated on the podcast live.
Can we say Patronus instead?
Oh my fucking god. That's what I've done with my life.
What is that? What are we talking about? What is that?
Some fucking nerd shit.
What? Why are we saying Patronus?
Instead of spirit animal.
Isn't that a drink?
Well, apparently white people aren't supposed to have those.
I'm supposed to have
so I've
spirit
read.
animals.
So I've read.
Oh.
Yeah.
On the internet, written by white people.
Well, apparently it's something that Native American people have.
We're not actually getting them though.
No, I know. It's not coming in
This
the
is just like,
in
what
the
animal
FedEx.
do you vibe?
What animal do you vibe? A llama,
A llama.
because they spit
Annoyingly, I can see that.
and they're angry.
Yeah. I think Aidan would be a duck.
I think that Woody's better than Buzz Lightyear for sure.
What is the
right?
duck's vibe?
I don't know. They have weird penises.
Okay. Agree or disagree, eh?
Yeah, they're corkscrews, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, awful.
Drinking wine.
So, my brother,
Yep.
we were going to see him, and then he calls me like 2 weeks before we're supposed to get on a flight to Queensland. He's like, "Hey, can't wait to see you." And he's got some big information for me. I was like, "Yeah, looking forward." He goes, "Oh, did Mum tell you?" I was like, "What are you fucking talking about?" And he's like, "Well, we're coming down on the the 26th or whatever day it was. We're coming down." I was like, "Oh, that's fun. You don't have anything on in Queensland? Don't have anything going on that week?" He's like, "No." Like, you weren't going to see anybody? No one was coming down to fucking see you? He's like, "No, I don't think so." I was like, "We weren't coming to spend the time with you in Queensland?" He's like, "Oh, fucking hell." Jesus Christ, what's the point of planning with this fucking family when they just do shit?
To be fair, you never called.
That's true. That's not true. I caught him fucking 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Planned a day, picked the days we're going. Also, he was flying down 3 days before we left. So we didn't even see him because he was going straight to Shep. And then we flew back at the same time. Like, he couldn't have picked a worse fucking time to do it. He could have picked any time in the year, and he's like, "I'm going to come then so that our planes go by each other like this." And we go, "Oh."
I wanted to take that newborn on a roller coaster.
You love subjecting vulnerable people to roller coasters, don't you?
I do, apparently. I didn't know this until very recently. It's an ugly side of me, and I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is.
Is that because that's the thing where you can be like, fuck, no.
No, not at all. It's just because I find them so fun, and I just think if everybody just gets over their fears and gets on it with me, they'll see what a great time it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to pan out that way, so I should probably stop.
It's like, I get it. When I'm on there, I'm like, I get it. This could be fun if I wasn't shitting myself right now. But I'm not enjoying the motion. I'm not enjoying the feeling that this feels like it's going to crash over. You know, I like someone else just got hurt in movie world recently.
Oh, a little kid on a carousel. Yeah.
What'd they do?
Not in any of the big ones. He just flew off of it and hit his head or something.
Yeah, cool. So he gets on the little one that's supposed to be safe.
Yeah, they're
for
the ones
children,
that nobody ever thinks to maintain. It's fine. I'd
and
never
he
get on
fucking
that.
flies off and hurts himself.
Yeah, he hurt himself.
Yeah. I'm surprised it wasn't Dreamworld. Dreamworld's the bad one, isn't it?
That one keeps me up at night, to be honest. It really does.
What's that?
The Dreamworld one.
The one where the thing flipped upside down and the person got decapitated.
Well, that's not what happened.
Is that what
That is
happened?
partly what happened.
What happened?
There were 4 people, and half of them died one way and half of them died a different way. Half of them got decapitated, the other half drowned. They got held under the mechanism.
Can't wait
Like,
to go
which one would you-
fucking get on a roller coaster. That sounds great.
Which one would you rather be, you know? I've thought about that a lot too much.
I saw another kind of lathe video the other day.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Beck told me this one, and again with my fucking stupid brain.
Not similar.
Oh, remind me to tell you what my mum told me about my brain. Beck told me.
You're going to frame this really badly.
I'm gonna pick a different word because there is a different word that I want to use, but I don't want to upset anybody because some people don't like hearing that word. Makes sense. Let's say sexually assault, but there is
Oh, okay.
sea lions or seals very commonly sexually assault penguins. Just hold them down and sexually assault them.
Really?
And she was like, Beck says, I remember seeing this video and I think about
Years
it
ago.
when I fall asleep sometimes.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon it on Reddit and was like, oh, that's not something I ever wanted to see. It was like so, it was very human-like.
It's very,
it was bad.
It's very, very hard to watch. And I was like, well, I better check it out.
I'm like,
and I was
angle
like-
that phone away from me, sir.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like it's very uncomfortable.
Just so like us.
It's a big fucking seal just on top doing very human-like movements.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, right.
Harvey Weinstein. Yeah.
It's my new Twitch name.
So that's my new lathe video.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it's not as bad as the lathe video.
But
Okay.
it does give you a similar feeling in your
You sort of
stomach,
just
so I
like,
imagine.
oh,
You're like, I shouldn't be seeing this.
And then the penguin just gets up and has to walk
I
away.
guess this is my life now.
Yeah. My mum, I was telling my mum, I reminded by, because I wanted to ask what the classes were I went to when I was a kid, because I was stupid.
What class?
You
Grade-
went to those?
1,
Yeah, I
grade
went-
2. What
I
do you
could-
mean classes?
No, well, like outside of school, I couldn't read or write, so
Catch-up
I had to
ones?
go to a special
Right.
place. I was so old. Because I was telling her about it. She's like, yeah, we took it. It was really good, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I remember not being able to work out what G was. That's how old I was when I still was having a hard time. I remember being like A, B, C, D, F.
You couldn't say it?
Yeah, like when I got to that letter, I couldn't. I wanted to say g because it was the g sound, like good, but I couldn't remember G. I couldn't remember G as it was. That's just something that's in my head. I think that was grade 2. I still couldn't do that. But again, it was like things I could do. Like I could write good and I could read good, but I couldn't remember what G was.
Right.
Just weird shit like that. And she she told me that I nearly didn't go to kinder because I was too dumb for kinder.
Oh.
Like nearly.
In what way? Because you're not reading and writing then.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, but some kids aren't ready. They're not like
Yeah.
socialized properly and
it
that
was
kind of shit.
kids are supposed to have a certain like skill set before they go into kinder.
Makes me a nightmare for kids like you.
And I wasn't
If
there.
you let my blocks go, that'll be the end of it.
The kinder recommended me not going till the following year,
We don't want this guy. Keep him home.
which is common. Some people don't start, but usually it's when you're on that birthday like that line for birthdays when, you know,
You're either really early or really late.
exactly. But I was smack bang in the middle, so it's like
Yeah.
it's like he can just go the year that he's there. He should be good. But they were like, nah, maybe wait another year before you put him into kinder. But Mum was like, no, I don't want him to be, you know,
At the house anymore.
something like that. No, she's like she was, you know, a 90s mum who's like, I just don't want him to be different, so I'm gonna throw him in and make him feel weird. But it worked out. I couldn't read till I was 2, till grade 2.
Okay.
So everything works out in the end, everybody. Now there are words I still don't know. And I'm every day wondering whether or not I have a learning disability, and it keeps me up sometimes. It really keeps me up. I'm like, have I just accidentally fallen into the perfect career for me where I don't have to push myself too hard? Where I've just tailored the world to my abilities? But if I had to go out and, you know, everyone's looking at me like they agree. Do I have a learning disability?
No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, that's I think about that sometimes. Yeah.
I was just trying to think. I mean, tailoring the world, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure that that fucking bald cunt who owns Amazon, was his name Bezos?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he's not, you know, none of these people are entirely gifted in every possible way. But they do that. They get one thing that they're good at and they narrow in on it and then make $1 billion and ruin the world for everyone else.
Oh, I'd love to do that. I just want to ruin the world for everybody.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm going to become czar of the universe, and I'm going to tell all the secrets I heard in amateur theatre. That's what I'm going to do.
Good call.
Set the
Yeah.
world
That'll
on
show 'em.
fire.
Yeah.
I don't think you have a learning disability.
Thank you. That should be the tagline. I don't think you have
And
a
I think you're very handsome.
Thank you.
She wasn't sending him to Kinderlake because he was ugly.
Well, they should have.
But here's the thing. I'm not a professional.
The Matrix is a good movie and you can fuck right off.
That's all I've got, everybody.
Is that it?
We're done.
That's it.
We're done. It was a hard one this week because we recorded 2 podcasts.
I thought that was
You
all
know.
right. How long did we go for?
Needs more parmesan cheese for sure.
We're trying to work out whether or not to let her under the house. Did you ever let Shuggy under the house?
No.
Because she's smelling something.
Bad idea.
She smells something under the house, and there's that little latch thing just around the side of the house you can get under the house in. I was like, I should just open it and just let her go and just
Yeah,
see
you're
what
going to get
happens.
it back, though, because you're not going
Yeah.
to fit in there.
No idea.
And we don't know that there's not another hole on the other side that she'll dig
What
away
if it's
out
a
of.
snake?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think it's just a dead animal that she's going to roll around in, and then that's going to be our problem.
She does love that, doesn't she?
Mm.
And there was one when I was living here. So maybe
Dead
she's
animal.
just got like remnants.
Yeah, every now and then we'll turn the heating on and it'll smell like a dead animal. So they're definitely crawling around in there.
I wish I didn't know that.
You know that.
Yeah, I know. I just wish I didn't have to know that.
Yeah, it's
This
gross.
is why we're sick all the time.
Yeah, and it lasts days
breathing
and
in
days.
carcasses.
Just breathing in dead shit.
Have you been up into the roof?
No, I want to so badly go up there and just like put some traps like that. But I have this fear that I'm going to pop my head up in the attic and a rat's going to go bang and get me right in the face.
Or the grudge.
Oh my God, I just don't want to go up there. I'm so scared of up there. I think I'm going to get someone on Airtasker to go up there and do some shit. Because
Good way to get holes in your plaster.
Maybe I'll get a professional. Maybe I'll be like, hey.
You'll fall straight into the lounge room. Hey, Matt. Hey, Billy.
That hurt.
That hurt. I mean, I guess I could probably talk to the landlord and be like, hey, there's shit now if you have to do something about it.
Good luck, my man.
Yeah, I know. I've tricked them into doing stuff before.
When was you've never been up there?
Nope. All I remember. Uh-oh. What's up there?
What are you keeping up there?
Well, when I was here 2 years ago, and I could hear a rat scurrying around up there, put a rat trap up there. There was a lot of rat shit.
Yeah,
Like
we
a
know.
lot of
There's-
rat shit.
We can hear the evidence.
They're still around in there, are they?
Yeah, they moved to the bedroom. They're scurrying around in the bedroom. It's pretty bad.
In the roof, yeah. But we can
Mm.
never tell if it's a rat or a possum on the roof. It's just...
I think it's a rat. I used to have a rat, and the sounds and the smells are similar.
Smells?
Yeah, you can smell them sometimes.
What? I can't smell fucking shit.
Mm.
So that's I've got this feeling like I'm like, look, they're up there, have it. You know, they're not bothering, they're not doing anything yet.
Just when they die.
As long as I don't have to get visual, that's fine.
Yeah, maybe I should fucking send an email or something. How much rat shit we talking? Like a mountain?
I don't know. It depends on how much it was increasing. Because at some point, you would be concerned for the structural integrity of the plaster.
We should probably pop a head up there.
Oh, I don't want to.
Have a look. I never saw any animals up there.
What if? What
The
if I
problem
look?
is that all the insulation that they've just sort of thrown there fucking willy-nilly after the renovations. There's a lot of places for stuff to hide, but they're never going to be up there when you're up there because you're quite a lot larger than them.
I'm worried about a possum having gotten in there and just hanging out.
Now, the possums, if they're in there, they can come and go. They wouldn't go into a place that they can't get out of.
True. Unless they go in there, eat all that rat shit, and then get so big they can't
Oh,
leave.
couldn't eat another
No,
bite.
I couldn't eat another bowl of shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking hell. What did you? So you did the rat trap, and then a rat gets got.
Mm.
Did you leave the trap, or did you take care of it?
No, you don't just leave it there.
No, I was wondering what
You're doing
you
that
did.
specifically to... Well, I never actually got one.
Oh, great.
If anything, I think the trap that I used probably just stimulated them to breed more.
Yeah.
I just kept putting cheese up there.
They like the danger.
And they had cheese, and you put a little bit of wine, so I think it'd get a bit tipsy and see what happens.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. That's my kink. Come on, let's go.
They're all eating cheese and wine and their own shit, just fucking
Daring
and
each other to run up to the trap. Say, touch it, I dare you.
Touch it,
Like
pussy.
Caligula up there.
Or a king.
Shut up.
How about I'll get on your shoulders and I'll stick my head up there and we'll see what's
There you
going
go.
on.
Was that a reference to when I didn't know what Caligula was?
Yeah,
Yeah, good. Hate everyone.
it's a throwback.
But I don't have a learning disability, so get off my fucking, what's the word for it? Back. Shut
Nothing.
up. Just fucking shut up. Just everybody shut up for a second.
You got a little ladder, haven't you?
I've got a little ladder, not one to get me up there.
Okay. Well,
Um,
put ladder up, back, shoulders.
Yeah.
Up. Done.
Ladder on Beck's shoulders,
Either
and
other.
then I climb the ladder.
Either way, it's the same three things in combination. Do whatever sequence you like.
Yeah, I'd be happy for Beck to go there. I'm not fussy.
Beck, ladder on her shoulders. You stand on the ladder.
I think that would work.
What if we go, Beck, I stand on Beck's shoulders, put the ladder on me.
There you go. What do you see? Tell us what you see.
Hey, it's GMat here, and don't forget, if you enjoyed that episode of the GMat podcast and you want to hear more, we also have the podcast post show over at patreon.com/the GMat podcast. The post show is a shorter episode recorded directly after the main podcast where we wrap things up and talk about anything we didn't have time to talk about $3 a month and cancel anytime. We are a community-supported podcast, so your support over there funds the show and makes it easier for us to keep doing what we love. If you want to support us, head over to patreon.com/the GMat podcast.